Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Explore the Exceptional with Dr. Gross. I'm Dr. Bob Wenzel Gross. This video is from my Analyzing Anomalies series. It's episode 2, and it's titled The UFO Phenomenon. By the end of this YouTube video, you should be able to pull together as well as digest the information provided and discuss how anomalies are linked to progress in general. As a result, you should no longer be frightened, humiliated, or repelled by a UFO or any other distinguishable object or occurrence that deviates from the norm. The term UFO phenomenon refers to unexplained, unidentified flying object incidents that are particularly unusual and deserving of investigation. An unidentified flying object, commonly known as a UFO, is an anomalous phenomenon, since such an object is almost always an unanticipated, irregularly occurring exceptional entity or event that is perceivable and worthy of analysis because it contradicts established beliefs. Were unidentified flying objects contrived? Unexplained objects in the sky, aircraft, and other anomalous aerospace phenomena progressed from flying saucers in 1947 to UFOs in 1954. The UFO label was applied to objects and events that ranged from misunderstood natural phenomena to advanced technological innovations. However, groundwork for the 1947 UFO flap began unfolding as early as 1945, when science fiction writer Arthur C. Clarke first wrote about things he called extraterrestrial relays. Clarke's extraterrestrial relays were meant to be nothing more than orbiting inflatable spheres with a thin, metal-coated plastic skin. Then, in 1946, New York University and Watson Laboratories of the Air Materiel Command joined in a contract to design, develop, build, and fly high-altitude balloons. This balloon team's end products included metallized polyethylene balloons. In 1947, somewhere around June 26th or June 27th, newspapers began using the terms flying saucer and flying disc to describe odd airborne objects. On or about June 24th, 1947, a pilot flying his plane near Mount Rainier in the state of Washington reported seeing a group of objects in the air. These objects flew like saucers skipping on water. The objects were mistakenly reported in the media as being saucer-shaped. Thus, the term flying saucer emerged. In 1947, strange debris that included a memory medal of sorts was recovered from a ranch near Roswell, New Mexico. Eyewitnesses maintained that some fragments retrieved near Roswell in 1947 had an aluminum-like dull finish on one side, but appeared shiny on the other. The stuff was thin, lightweight, and would flex, not dent, when struck. These metallic bits could be folded, but they would quickly go back to their original shapes. It was rather strange qualities for a piece of metal back then. None of the Roswell debris was ever determined extraterrestrial in origin. In fact, the ranch foreman who discovered the strange debris told people he had found the wreckage of a flying disc. From approximately July 1st, 1947, through at least July 7th, 1947, research experiments regarding constant level, high altitude balloons were being conducted by Watson Laboratories of the Air Material Command and NYU, New York University. One of the balloon materials being experimented with in those days was polyethylene. One of the experimental balloon coatings applied to the balloons was aluminum. Consequently, between January 1st, 1947 and August 4th, 1947, at least 34 unidentifiable, shiny, round, disc-like objects were reported as flying saucers or discs in the sky. The actual term UFO did not become widespread until the 1950s. In 1954, the United States Air Force adopted an official definition saying that a UFO is any airborne object which, by performance, aerodynamic characteristics, or unusual features, does not conform to any presently known aircraft or missile type. Observing a UFO is not an ordinary occurrence. Thus, sighting a UFO is clearly a phenomenon extraordinaire. Therefore, to be precise, experiencing a UFO is an anomalous phenomenon. Carl Jung, an influential psychologist, said that the UFO phenomenon had an extremely important psychological component. To Jung, UFOs were, for some reason, desirable phenomena that kept arising in the minds of human beings. The UFO phenomenon embodies highly strange objects and events. To figure out a UFO experience, an observer must employ elastic thinking. Elastic thinking involves using multiple threads of thought simultaneously. Witnessing a UFO brings about a rare state of mind because it involves surges of mental processes that occur instantaneously. Stirring reactions, similar to the kind generated by aesthetic experiences with the fine arts, are also activated during UFO encounters. Seeking out the kind of atypical experiences that causes affective flurries is a human need. In short, human beings' minds grow through encounters with UFOs. After examining UFOs thoroughly, I no longer believe that the UFO phenomenon is an unsolvable mystery. In 2020, evidence is accumulating that UFOs really do exist. Where there is no evidence, there is no science. For today's UFO researchers, absence of evidence must be strong evidence of absence. The days of pseudo-scientists dabbling in ufology are gone. True scientists who don't automatically disregard observations, information, and experiments that refute a certain hard-to-believe theory must be recruited to seriously study UFOs. During 2014 and 2015, pilots again and again viewed speeding UFOs off the east coast of the United States. Some of the UFOs reached unfathomable hypersonic speeds and performed extreme maneuvers only possible through innovative technology. These UFOs appeared near the coast, where an enemy nation might be deploying cutting-edge surveillance craft. The official public release of these previously leaked UFO videos sparked new interest in the UFO phenomenon. If these UFOs are not optical illusions or spacecraft being piloted by extraterrestrials, what sort of special craft can outmaneuver the United States military? The current video recorded UFOs are not a joke. There is now a solid case to be made for further scientific investigations. Very little real science has been done on UFOs. Humanity in general is uninformed and misinformed about the UFO phenomenon. Thank you again for visiting my YouTube channel, Explore the Exceptional with Dr. Gross. I'm Dr. Bob Wenzel Gross.